All right. You know what? We're not gonna worry about the reality recap. You guys know what this is. It's reality recap on a Friday. I am one half of your host, Christal XO. Just finished doing a check-in on a Grace and Gossip exclusive on Wendy Osefo and her husband. But tonight we are back with Ready to Love. I am, like I said, one half of the conversation. The other half is
Bam!
Scorpio Moe, Pajama Moe.
Pajama Moe, Pajama Moe.
Pajama Moe, what's going on? How was your week?
Long than a month. Yeah, long, but it's all good. It's good.
Oh my gosh, mine was interesting. I have tried a lock bob. I have tried it. I'm not sure if
Oh,
it is a bob with the locks. I
oh,
had them done. Yep, I had them done, and I'm still getting used to them. So, not that I needed to make an announcement, but I did. So yeah,
real quick, I have something on the stove. Can I check on it?
absolutely. Check on it. Go on.
I don't want a fire going on.
Please don't. Please don't. I have burned my house down before, and I don't want anyone else to do that. Thank you, hey there. Thank you. I'm trying it. It didn't really look exactly like I thought it was gonna look, but hey, we gonna rock with it. We gonna rock with it. Did you guys see Belle Collective tonight? If you did, put a X in the chat if you watched Belle Collective tonight. Interesting show. We're not gonna spend too much time there because we got to get into our Ready to Love predictions, but I did want to do a quick talk on Belle Collective once Scorpio Moe makes sure that he's not burning his house down. We don't want him to burn his house down. I couldn't after last week. Tammy said I couldn't. It's gonna be rough. I tell you what, the fashions on Belle Collective are something serious. I'm just gonna say that. I'm just gonna let that sit. The fashions are something serious. Love is Mimi. I just did a Wendy update. You have to watch the in the archives. I literally just did that. I did it from 9:15 to 10 because I didn't, I wasn't thinking. I was like, I don't want to come on right before, but I had to. That was crazy. This is wild. This is wild. What is going on? What in the world is happening? The most educated woman on Real Housewives decides to, her and her husband start doing insurance fraud. What the hell?
Saw that.
What the hell? What the hell? Oh my gosh. Yeah. So yeah, but you said your week was long.
Week was long, but just doing business stuff, but it's all good. Glad to be here on this Friday evening, October 10th.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We are blessed.
I saw the lineup. I'm just gonna put that up there.
Yeah.
Loving the Ready to Love Huntsville. And not Huntsville, Detroit.
Yeah, I was like, Huntsville?
My bad.
How did we get here? How did that happen?
I got all these shows intertwined. We got finished watching Belle Collective, so I'm all over the place. Pardon.
Yeah, I said, so what do you think, real quick, before we get into tonight's Ready to Love, because we're going to go through this. You guys remember last season we did this with Ready to Love Philly.
We did.
And so we got to do it again. We're going to do it tonight. Your thoughts on Belle Collective? I only thing I got is the fashions. Fashions, and I will say this, Scorpio Moe.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on seeing Marie twirl and twist and twirl with Martin on one side and what is that man's name? Cedric on the other. What were your thoughts? Because I text you. I was like, "Are you watching this?"
Here's the thing. Like, I don't know if that happened in real life. I don't know if that's production driven because I don't know, man. That just seemed too. And then it was the hand to hand back and from one to the other.
She did, but
on that for.
But then when they were laying in bed with the SETI, with the SETI, he said, I feel like a sucker.
No shit. Huh?
Tammy said, play the music. I do think. Yes. Bless her heart. She's dating. That's not dating, Edna. That's something else. That was something else. Her twisted and twirling from side to side was something else. Hey, Tamasha, what's good? What's good? We are getting ready to get into Ready to Love. We're getting ready to get into Ready to Love. We'll circle back to Belle Collective later, but right now, first of all, I have great news in case you didn't know. Ready to Love is back November 7th. So that means that we only have a couple of weeks and we're right back like we never left, right? Right?
Got that right.
I know. And I hope this time they will just go straight through. Go straight through. Don't get us. We don't want a winter break.
They ain't coming back to Christmas. They're gonna take a break and we're gonna come back after Christmas.
But that's okay. A couple of weeks is fine, but that 4 months was lame.
It was.
It was crazy. But I just, I saw the cast and I said, let's get into this.
Detroit is going to be you talking about the fashions.
I don't even know, but from what I see, let's look at the trailer together as a family.
Let's do that.
And then let's get into what it is.
Detroit. On this season of Ready to Love, I want you to roll, bounce, and fall in love. Now it's time to dig deeper. This is your shot to shine. These are those conversations. The deeper we get, the deeper we get.
Some of the ladies just felt that they were trying to get to know you, but you were like, okay, let me get your number real fast. I'll call you later. I gotta go to her.
This conversation better go good, because I'm petty.
You and I don't know each other at all because we have not spent time on the phone. Let me tell you something. When you got connections, you can know somebody for 2 days, and baby, I want to lick your neck.
You lead with sexuality.
Some people can handle it and some men can't.
I wish I had more time.
I'm here for you.
It's time to find out which of these singles are truly ready to love.
Ready to Love. New.
All right. Hey, sister, there are a few stitched bullet holes, knife scars under them. Hey. I tell you what, this is the difference. This is the difference with Detroit, with Philly, that's very different than Texas or Atlanta or even Louisiana. Women in the Midwest and the East Coast and on the East Coast don't back down. So they will confront. It's not the same type of energy as where the guys feel like they're just gonna, as we saw with Philly. Zahara said, suck it, Cam.
It's the cold weather. I'm telling you.
It may be, but it's just something different. It's something, there's no backing down. And it's just like, somebody said no finger waves. There will be probably finger waves, or
that's old Detroit. That's not new Detroit. It's gonna be a lot of jewelry, a lot of fur,
some coats,
a lot of gators.
Yeah. So I think they look more mature. We're going to get into the cast, but this is what I want to say before we even start. We're going to take it person by person and talk about what we think based on just their age. Now, please, if you are sensitive, this is not the show for you because we just have a good time. We just going on pictures, age, and job title. Okay, we don't know these people. You don't know these people. If you do know these people, you probably don't need to watch this part of the show. We are just having a good time based on the information we are given, right? Yeah. Based on the information we are given. So With that said, that is my disclaimer. If you are sensitive, if you are a friend of one of the people and you're going to feel, upset because we say something about your friend, then just log off. It's okay. Log off. But if you're here for the shenanigans and the games, then let the games begin. One of the things that I saw about this season, which I feel like happens every season on Ready to Love, there are women that have real jobs that are very accomplished, and there are not adequate, equally yoked partners for them. I feel like that puts us already in a bad place. In fact, I'm just gonna start here. I'm gonna start there. Hold on, because I was like, girl, why? We have to start reaching out to women and saying, you know what? At a certain point, it may not be. Here we go. It may not be best for you to join this show. All right, we're gonna start here with Nicole. Nicole is 35 years old. First of all, she's a very pretty girl, right? Mo?
Yeah.
That's his favorite. She's a pretty girl. I think she's a pretty girl. She's a pretty brown skinned girl.
She's pretty.
Can I tell y'all something? She is a Harvard and Howard graduate with 6 degrees.
Oh, yeah. I already know how this is going to go. Right? And I shouldn't even be stereotyping like that, but I already know how this is going to go.
All right. And then I'm not even done. In fact, let me start here. Nicole is 35. She is a university lecturer and pageant title holder. She's a beauty queen and a college professor. She is a Harvard and Howard grad with 6 degrees. Nicole is deeply devoted to education, family, and faith. She brings intellect, warmth, and purpose to every relationship she enters. Child, what are you doing on Ready to Love?
You just named it. That's why she's on Ready to
Love. Explain.
And obviously she's an overachiever, which is nothing wrong with that.
Right.
But a lot of times, they put those expectations on other people as well. There's no way they can't, because that's just what they're part of their life. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If they, if I'm not, if I'm doing it, why aren't you? That kind of thing. And that's pressure. And that doesn't make people bad people. And
right.
That could be a problem. You just think about that. If someone sees more in you than you, and you could be in a great place, but they just see more, you're competing against someone's idea of you opposed to what really is.
Right.
It'd be tough.
Tasha in the desert says, if Nicole can't find a man, then none of us have a chance. Actually, that's not true.
Please, Nicole. What's her name? Tasha. Tasha, that's you're looking at, like, we always talk about, like, accomplishments, and you should be well, but that's
looking at her being a great husband.
Thank you. Say that one more time.
Tasha, you're thinking Nicole would be a great husband. I don't know if men look at that list and think great wife.
We do not.
I know. I know.
I didn't hear nothing about culinary skills on there myself.
But so that's crazy. But women think, okay, she's a beauty queen. She is, but men find beauty in various places, right? And she has all these accomplishments and degrees. Again, that would make her probably a great husband, not necessarily a great wife, because the qualifications that make a great wife are different than what make a great husband. Tammy said all those degrees and all she does is teach. Ma'am, first of all, I'm offended. A university lecturer is a professor, and there's no shame in that.
You talking to Dr. Christal?
Well, my son is a professor. I'm not. My son is a professor, and it's a good job. It's a good job. No, she's a university lecturer, and I'm sure. I don't know if there. No, there are no. Well, I don't know where she teaches. But
man,
yeah. I don't think there's anything wrong with being a university lecturer. Tammy, what's happening? But yeah, she is, and the pageant title holder makes me wonder if she was the winner or the runner-up, or what did she win? She'll tell us though. She'll tell us.
Oh, she's gonna tell you.
She's gonna tell us. But I say by the first episode, we'll know what title she has.
I will tell you by the 4th episode, she's gonna be off the show. I'm just gonna put that out there. Just so she ain't gonna make it.
I don't think she should make it. I don't know. I agree. Tamasha said that she sees right through her. She needs a safe place. But I think she needs a safe place, but I don't know if she's safe. I don't know if men see that as safe.
They do not. Any guy that does, and she ain't gonna put up with that. But it will be you. I'm not, and I don't want to say that because that's not fair. But I'm just saying that's not, if a guy is into her or truly loves her, that's not why he's there. I'll just say that.
Right. Yeah. But I would just say, y'all are wild. Y'all are saying it says Harvard graduate. You don't get a certificate from Harvard. She's a graduate. So, and I don't think these are certificates. She has degrees. She probably does have a PhD. But university lecturer, that lecturer means that I don't know. We're gonna dig in. We're gonna dig in. But
does lectures at different universities? That's the first thing.
That could be it. Because I was like, where would she be teaching in Detroit? What university in Detroit would she be?
She went back home.
Okay. All right. She's devoted to education, family, and faith. Lord Jesus, help Nicole. One more time for Nicole. One more time for Nicole. We don't. Mo says she's not going to make it to episode 4, and I am inclined to agree. Unfortunately, I just don't think that bodes well for this show.
She's in Detroit. There's a lot of people that work at the big three, the plants?
The plants, yeah. This is a lot. Detroit is a plant. And I just want to say, you guys, I actually was born like right outside of Detroit, like literally 15 minutes up the road from Detroit. My dad worked for the factory. Like, that environment is very different. I don't know if she's a soror, Edna. I gave y'all all the information I had. On November 7th, together as a family, we will watch and we will learn more information. And I guarantee you, we will know. I don't know if we'll know about her sorority affiliation if she has one, but I guarantee you we'll know about that pageant title. I guarantee you we will know. All right, I'm gonna come down. Let's go to a guy. Let's go to a guy after that. Now we have Bello. He is 37 and a real estate developer. Bello is a first-generation Nigerian and an ambitious real estate mogul. He's driven by legacy and tradition. He is focused on building a life rooted in faith, family, and mutual respect. Is that what the Chat GPT told everybody to say? The faith, family, and mutual respect. Now, he's a first-generation Nigerian.
What does that mean? First-generation Nigerian. What?
Well, he means that he's the first generation born here.
Okay.
And he is a real estate mogul. Now, real estate developer can be very tricky.
Yep.
It can be very tricky because are you developing with someone else's money? Are you developing with your money?
Why would you say that specific?
Well, first of all, I just finished doing a live about some other Nigerians.
And there you go.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
Also, Portia was married to another Nigerian.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like to do stereotypes, but I just say it can be very tricky.
That's it. That's all we saying.
Very tricky. I'm not throwing no stones. I just bellow. I don't know. Real estate developer sounds like, do you have actual subdivisions developed? Are you intending to do that?
Right.
Because he said that he is ambitious. He is an ambitious real estate mogul. Mogul suggests, I'm not gonna play with y'all. Just
mogul word is very, very, anybody can call themselves a mogul.
Yeah. Actually, it just means an important or powerful person, especially in the motion picture or media industry. So maybe you can be a mogul. You too can be a mogul. You're a mogul. You're a mogul. Everybody's a mogul.
Right.
I don't know. But real estate developer, and I believe in what season was it that we saw there was some trouble with the real estate developer, the one that had the chain.
That was not
Dallas or
that Fort Worth. There you go.
Fort Worth, yes. There was trouble. And it was not really. There was the real estate guy that people said was sleeping in. I don't know what he was doing or not, but I'm just saying that we've seen some sketchy real estate professionals in the past.
There we go.
I don't know. I'm rooting for Bello. What do you guys say? What do you guys say? What does everybody think about Bello? Are we liking what he has on? Now, first, we didn't do that with Nicole.
Yeah, it's a presentation. What do y'all think about his presentation?
I'm gonna tell you guys what, and y'all know me. I'm a little concerned about the Beijing.
He got it. Okay. Yeah.
That is a very dark beard, sir. It is what I would call inky black. It is frighteningly black. And I also point out, can y'all see my cursor? Can you see the cursor, Mo?
No.
Okay, so I'm just showing that I thought you guys could see it, but there's this area right around the outline. It's a little bit of ink dye. That's how you can tell.
What, dye on the skin?
The dye on the skin around yeah. I'm not mad at the outfit. I'm okay with it. Hey, you there has a problem with the paisley handkerchief. I'm okay with it. We can't tell if he's tall. We don't know any of that yet. We're just looking at what we got.
And that's the tricky part of this. This is like looking at someone high school, like these little pictures and everybody smiling. So we're just spitballing and we don't know, but we're having fun with it. And you just never, because you can get tricked. Somebody could look like an angel and not be. So we just never know, man.
Yeah, we just not he looks tall-ish. We can't tell. We can't tell. Men are tricky.
Cause see how his shoulders fill out both sides of the photo.
Yeah, that's one thing you can tell, a narrow shoulder. He's 37 though. I'm not mad at that. I think that's a good dating age. I think men should be over 35 on Ready to Love.
He look about 6'3". I'm gonna keep it real.
Okay, well you agree with Tamasha. Okay. All right, that was Bello. What do we want to say about the presentation for Nicole? I love it. I think it's a great presentation. Yeah. I love the hair. I love the dress. I'm all for it.
She came ready.
Yeah, she looks great. I think she looks beautiful. I mean, she's a pageant girl. I expect it. She has the pageant hair. That was an ink line around the beard. I don't think the chest, but definitely around the beard is an ink line. I'm a little concerned about the Beijing. Because what does it look like when the Beijing is not there?
That part.
All right, let's go to another woman. Next, we have Andrea. She is 32. She is an esthetician and salon owner. Her hair looks great. I like that. Looks very natural.
The salon on that better.
Yeah. She is known professionally as Brow God. Her brows do look amazing. She is a beauty industry powerhouse and devoted mom. She values emotional depth, partnership, and building a strong foundation for family. She is 32, so she's a baby. She's adorable. I like it.
I don't believe that last part. I don't know why.
You don't believe that she believes in building a strong foundation for family?
I do not.
You think that the term brow God, you believe brow God?
See that could be. I get. I just the other the we talk about the grounded part and
Yeah. I think that last sentence on everybody was used with Chat GPT, and I think it's a little bit much. Hey, you there said, why is a beautician wearing an Ann Taylor outfit? I don't know that that's Ann Taylor, but what I am a little concerned about, I think, and this is just me, y'all don't be on me. Her hair is laid. I love it. I don't need those earrings with that necklace though. I don't need both. I could take one or the other. I think it's overkill with the stones and the earrings, because like I would have done a stud with that earring. I mean, a stud for the earring with that necklace, but I like it. I think the color looks pretty.
This is Detroit, so it's going to be, the jewelry is always going to be.
It's going to be a little flashy.
Yeah. That part. But with Ann Taylor dress, I mean, I'm familiar with the store of the brand or whatever, but I mean, first of all, how can you tell?
Well, I do. That could pass for, because it's like a vest, almost like, and that is an Ann Taylor type look. But I think it looks mature. I like it. I think she looks cute. I think she can tell she's young. She's a pretty girl, and she's not trying to show everything. At least we can't see the bottom of it, but it looks nice. Looks classy. I just don't think I need the earrings with that necklace. If she had on a stud, like pick one of those colors in that necklace to have on, I think it would be chef's kiss.
Okay.
Mo, what do you say? What are we doing?
She's nice looking. I can tell she's short, which is nothing wrong with that.
How can you tell she's short?
I can just see it. First of all, I always go from the ear to the shoulder ratio. That's just so y'all know.
Oh damn.
Yeah, ear to shoulder. I'm saying, I'm just trying to paint a bigger picture of her, since y'all done saw 15% of the clothing and already picked out what it is. I don't know how you did that. Not even 15, but I don't know. Like, I'm learning not to go off smiles and energy, but I mean the little smile and that kind of thing. I see youth, young. I can tell she's short. The eyebrows and that whole thing and then the community part. For some reason, they don't connect to me.
Can I say something though?
Yeah.
I think her makeup is beautifully done. I love her makeup because it's soft. No, I'm just saying, because I like the fact that the brows are slayed, but she has on lashes, but it's tasteful. That's a nice tasteful lash.
Yeah,
her makeup, her lipstick her makeup is the bomb. I love it. Now somebody keeps saying that she has tattoos, paw print tattoos, and I don't believe it. Nobody with that soft makeup has paw tattoos.
Hey man, hey. If that comes out,
I'll stand corrected, but I like it. I think she looks great. I like it.
There's nothing wrong with that, but how can you tell that between that and possible filter? I mean, educate me.
Well, okay. What I'm looking at is, it could be a filter on the picture, but it's a professional picture, so it's not going to have like an Instagram filter. But if you look at she has concealer on, right? She has a little bit of blush. She has a nude lip. So it looks very natural. So you can see it's blended really good. The face looks natural. You can tell when certain girls have a lot of makeup on and it's not trying to match their skin tone, but it's matched really, because you look at her neck and look at her arms and look at her face, and it's all the same color. Again, I really like that new lip that she's not trying to go over the top, and she has a soft, natural lash.
That's a LinkedIn profile, I could tell.
That does look like it could be a LinkedIn profile, but also it looks like natural hair.
Yeah, you play it safe. You don't do a little too much in those profiles. I'm not mad at it.
I think she looks. I like it. How long? Let's rate. How long do we think she'll be on? I think she'll be on. I think she'll make it a good ways.
I agree. I agree.
I think she's young. I also say, girls on this show, it's better to be younger than older. The older you are, the more of a problem you're gonna have. All right, let's go to another young lady. This is Ashanti.
Mm-hmm.
Ashanti is 31. She is a salon owner and a vegan chef. She is a salon owner and a vegan chef. She is a multi-hyphenate entrepreneur and plant-based chef. Ashanti is vibrant, wise, and nurturing. She brings grounded energy and a passion for wellness to every relationship she enters. So she's vegan. She's an earthy girl. But she can't be that earthy with that weave.
I can already say, man, please don't say that.
Not with that weave.
She's a vegan because it's in fashion.
And even that outfit does not say.
It does not.
Earthy at all.
It does not.
No. She's 31. 31.
You notice how all these women are connected to the beauty industry and that thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
From pageants to the eyebrow people to this, the extra, all these things. I'm telling you, that's Detroit. It's that everything. Man, look, you gonna see. She's the third one now.
Yeah. It is. But you know what? On these shows, we always have a lot of salon owners.
That is true. I just thought about it.
Always have a lot. What did you ask, Karen? Karen asked, I don't see your question, Karen. Put it up here again.
She said, why are they here for? I can't see my eyes. I ain't got my glasses on.
Oh, I can't see. All right, ask again, Karen. But what do we think of this dress? I don't think it's I don't know if it's a leotard or a dress. I just know that it doesn't look earthy. There's nothing about this that looks earthy.
Nothing.
Nothing at all. I'm a little concerned about the weave. I've had one like that though. I have. She's 31, so she's young. I wouldn't say she looks 30. Well, you can't really tell and she has light makeup on too. Maybe in Detroit they don't pile the makeup on. It's more because I will say this. I feel like, and you and I have talked about this, when you go to cities like Detroit and places Midwest or up north, it's more the face is more focused on than the body, right? So you're not going to find a lot of BBLs and girls like it's like a pretty face is that face card is the focus. Like even in Love and Marriage Detroit, those girls are just really pretty and they don't wear a lot of makeup. They look really natural and they're just very pretty. So I think she's cute. I don't know exactly. I feel like she's one of these girls that got a lot going on. Multi-hyphenate means that she like a jack of all trades. A multi-hyphenate entrepreneur means she does a lot of different jobs, and a plant-based chef that could be don't have a stable job.
Yeah, it's a lot of hustlers in Detroit, and everybody trying to have more than one thing, multiple sources of income. And you put these titles out there, and they cater, but it's not real. And I don't know this lady's thing. I'm not saying that, but do you actually have a restaurant? Are you cook? Like, what is it? I mean,
a chef can mean that you get jobs every once in a while. We don't know. We'll see. But I will say that it's not really an issue with women. The jobs never come up as an issue with women. There's never been a episode of Ready to Love where the men have had an issue with the woman's job.
That's life.
It is. I wish that they had told her to push that hair to the side. That's distracting. They just didn't do right by her.
Gotcha.
All right, so that is Ashanti. Let's go to another guy. Okay, here we go. Who is this fella? Hold on, let me go. Okay, this is Darius. Oh man, Darius got a very precise hairline. Are you able to see that?
Yeah.
Darius is 40. He is a lounge and exotic car rental owner.
Okay.
He is known as Mr. Detroit. Known as Mr. Detroit, Darius is a polished entrepreneur with a magnetic presence. He's focused on building a legacy and finding someone to share in the journey. I call BS on that.
Darius is picking on the ladies. I'm just going to put
Darius is not looking for someone to share in the journey, because if Darius was, he could have found it without Ready to Love. He owns a lounge and an exotic car rental.
saying.
Darius did not need this show. Darius is holding on to that hairline, man. He is holding on. I feel as though there's been a little bit of assistance with that as well. Maybe just a little bit of a sketch, because that's a very crispy line. Very crispy. People are saying it looks like he sells bean pies with that bow tie.
I have a sneaky suspicions Darius likes them very young.
Oh, absolutely. He's in a club. He owns a lounge.
Exactly. Car,
cars. He's all about. What did you say about? Tell the people what Jermaine Dupri shared. Explain it when you went on to toys.
Well, the toys is basically, that's not what, it's strictly for a chick magnet.
It's a bait. It's a bait.
The reel them on in, and if you got them, you get a brother like it, but you can finesse Darius. I'm telling you. Gary's supposed to make money with them exotic cars, but his lady friend, his young lady, wanted to take it out for the evening. But Darius is going to not make money and let his young thing take it out.
As long as she looks right.
Yeah.
I love that. Tammy said toys attract the tots. We gotta put that up there. Where is it, Tammy? That was a great. I'm taking it. Toys attract the tots. Yes.
I like that.
That is very clever, Tammy. We gotta remember that all season long, you guys. Remember, toys attract the tots. So when you see toys, Rashid had cars, he did. But as we learned later, Rashid all he had was the cars.
See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. All he had was the cars. And I think he was trying to attract a real woman, but he was trying to get her before she realized that all he had was the car. What do we think about, what are our predictions? I think that he's going to be embroiled in some triangles, trying to get over on some people. I think he has a nice smile. He has a nice smile. I hope he's tall.
He might do a little dirty Mac and too, like go to the fellas meeting, then go to the young ladies and report back to what somebody said.
You think so? But I will say this: if he's a lounge owner, he likes to talk to women. He loves talking to women. That's how he makes his living. That's what he's good at. He's not the type that's ever going to really settle down. Those type that want to be around, they always want to be in the thick of things. He's not looking for somebody to share that with. But
you can tell he tries to do things over the top, which sometimes can come off corny. Thus the bow tie.
That's the bow tie, yeah. And he's got the 2 earrings. And even, I'm not really crazy about that chin strap. Or what is that called? That is coming in on the sides and it's coming in. What is that? That's get up that he's got there. Because I think what he's trying to do is what you did, and but it doesn't look like that. What is this?
It's pork chop goatee. I don't know.
Because it looks like, I mean, rock with me here. At the point, up under your lip, the hair comes up. His hair starts all the way under the chin.
That's because it doesn't fill in.
But then it goes to the side, but it's at an angle.
Right.
I'm a little concerned about it.
Blame
I'm
is
a little concerned. That's the Detroit rock all day. Okay, man. I haven't been to Detroit. I haven't been in a few years. So okay, we'll take it. We're gonna take it. Let's go on to the next lady. Let's go to the next lady here.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. Something caught Mo's eye.
No, not like that. I see the one. I got Wonder Woman. As soon as you threw it up, Power Ranger.
This is Christina. Christina is 35. She is a massage therapist and songwriter.
Yeah, she ain't got no job.
She is creative and grounded. I believe she's creative. I don't know about grounded. She is a devoted mom with a big heart and a love for music. She values authenticity, emotional connection, and shared purpose. Not the great value Nicki Minaj.
That's funny, by the way.
She's pretty. I don't like this outfit. The outfit's a size too small.
Yeah. I can see that.
Can you?
Yeah, no, I can. I can tell.
It's one size too small, and I wish that they would have photoshopped that. But she got a very pretty face. I just don't like this dress. I don't like the dress. Let me take down the comment because I want us to see the dress. Hold on. Let me take the comment down so we can see. Toys attract the tots. That was everything. Hold on. Let me take the banner down. All right. Yeah, I don't like this dress. It's doing too much. It's a hole at the top and then mesh in the middle.
Yeah, that's what I'm not gonna lie. It comes off very cheap, maybe 80s cheap. And I'm just saying, look, don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. Somebody said that's why I said 86 because Vanity 6 exactly.
Yeah. She does have a ring on. I don't know what that's for. Even the nails. I don't like the nails. I don't like it. That's a pretty girl. So if you take her and put her in a different outfit, it would be all good. Let's talk about this massage therapist and songwriter situation. She doesn't have a job.
Thank you. Who knows very, very well. Like when you got those two titles, we already know there's no money coming in.
No, there's no money coming in unless you've written for and you haven't. Oh no, Tihu, no. That is because the dress is just too small. That is horrible. And I guess can she not feel that? She is very pretty, but that's just that was not the right dress. Again, if there's a hole at the top and then there's those need to be like see-through underneath. She could have looked totally different with just a different dress on.
Yeah, and that's my point. She dressed more conservative and would have been just as attractive, but the dress cheapens her the way it is. For me.
But she's very pretty.
Yeah.
She's very pretty.
Yeah.
All right, and she was 35. So I think that I feel like we saw her in the trailer getting in someone's face. So I feel like she's gonna be there for a while, at least to show out. But I feel like I saw her getting in the dude's face and said something about you can meet somebody for 2 days and know you want to lick their neck. So yes.
I will tell you this: she gonna cry. I don't know when. She gonna cry.
But okay. I believe you. I believe you. All right, let's go to a guy. Let's go to a guy next. Hold on. Let's go here. Who is this gentleman? Who is it? Hold on. I got my list of notes here. This is Chris. Chris is 41 and he's a chef. He is romantic at heart. He is a soulful chef. Are you giggling?
Oh, no, continue.
He not Norris no nuts. You know what?
Y'all are worse than us.
Not Morris Chestnut, Norris no nuts. That's funny. A romantic at heart, Chris is a soulful chef and devoted father with life experience and emotional depth. He's ready to build something meaningful and lasting.
He come off like he know you can't tell this nigga nothing.
Yeah.
Got the sneaky suspicion you can't tell him nothing.
Good. He's 41. So yeah, I don't really like neck tat Norbit. I have a sneaky suspicion that he is. I mean, I don't unless he's I'm gonna leave him the chef. Maybe he's a chef. I'm not into the neck tattoos. That worries me. It worries me. It tells me that before this, you had a life of crime.
It's very for a man to get a neck tattoo. It just I don't know.
And it's not on the back; it's in the front. So that tells me that you were into a life of crime. I could be wrong. It just gives me a bad. At 41, now if you were in your 20s, maybe, but at 41, if you have a neck tattoo, that's quite a few chains. You're right. Detroit is giving us a lot of jewelry, Mo.
Oh, it's gonna be jewelry, sunglasses, it's all the accessories.
He has on both earrings, a group of chains, and a cross. Okay. What do you think about our friend Chris? What do we think about him with women? He says he's a romantic at heart.
What's the name again?
Chris.
I don't believe Chris.
Somebody said Tubi Jamal Bryant. That's funny.
I don't believe Chris. Chris comes, just the energy that's jumping off the screen is he's a know-it-all. And he's going to get into it with women, and he'll argue with women a lot.
I can see that. He does say he looks spicy.
Right. And not only get into it, be petty, do all kind of stuff. Like I don't what color is his hair?
He's bald.
Is he bald?
Yes. What are you looking at?
Well, my thing is anyway, it looked like he could have had blonde hair or something. But listen, I don't trust him. I don't trust him. And I believe he will not make it past 6.
He looks to be a bit metrosexual. I do agree. From the tortoiseshell glasses. I'm saying that because of the tortoiseshell glasses. That's a choice. That's a choice. That's a purpose. That's something that that's a decision that you made on purpose. They're tortoiseshell glasses. I don't know. I see him staying, but I say 6 or 7 because really 6, 7 is when you like the mid. That's the mid.
Right.
So I can see him staying there. I don't think, you guys know me. I don't think most guys are. Tamasha said, hold on. He gives me time. No, that's not it. You said something else. Where is it? You said something that was stupid. Jeez, Louis, I can't. Y'all are tripping with these comments. Something about him dating white women and girl, where did it go?
Whoa.
He's a metrosexual and he sells on the side and dates white women.
And he's a chef, right?
He's a chef.
Interesting. When they say chef, do they really mean like they went to the school?
Culinary, or do you work in a restaurant? Because if you work in a restaurant, then I'm gonna say yes, you're a chef.
I'm gonna say,
but if you
chef is not the same thing.
Well, if you're a chef, you are the one that creates the meals, and the cooks
that part
are the ones that carry the meals out.
That part.
If you are making meals for friends, then you are not a chef.
Well, yeah, that part. Like,
but you're right. It could be some people, a chef and a cook are two different things. There's supposed to be one chef at the restaurant, and then there's the cooks that carry out their
Because the chef makes the menu.
Right. The chef is over the menu, dictates what the menu is.
Right.
Okay. Edna said her granddaughter is a chef. I love that for her. I love that. And that's a creative job. Maybe he's a chef. We're gonna reserve judgment. We're gonna make a move to the next woman. This is Shannon. She is a registered nurse. She is 33 years old. She is smart, outspoken, and bubbly. She is also a preacher's kid. She has high standards and a sharp sense of humor. She's ready to connect with someone who matches her energy and values. This is going to be a problem. I think she's going to be just like Nicole. First of all, she's pretty. These girls, first of all, everybody's makeup looks great. So I would just say that the makeup artist that did this did a great job because everyone's makeup looks very natural, very classy. I like it. Okay. I also like the natural hair. Very pretty. Classy. More classy. But with her being an RN and a preacher's, forget you, Haitian Empress. And it does slightly resemble that dress, except instead of purple velvet, it's yellow velvet. But her being a preacher's kid and a nurse, what does that tell you, Mo? And it says she has high standards and wants someone to match her energy and values. Bubbly, smart, and outspoken.
The outspoken thing threw me just now. I was about to say something else, but once you said outspoken, kind of threw everything else I was going to say out the window. But
preacher's kid says a lot.
Yeah, that part. And then if you're a nurse, so I'm looking at nurturing, you're thoughtful, you're, values, community. I'm looking at all these things. And I don't know if I necessarily get that for the photograph. She plays it safe for the most part.
It is a lot of boobage.
I can say shoulder thing. I don't know. Is that a tan line?
I don't think so. I don't know what that is. She has a lot of boobage, but oh gosh, y'all, the chat.
Y'all put Temu pearls. Oh my god.
I was trying not to say nothing about those pearls.
Is that too old fashioned? What is that?
I don't like it. It says when you have high standards, you don't have to put your breastfeeding on display. Not the breastfeeding.
That's the person that could have said that.
No, that was Good Girl Gone Rich. Saying that reminds me of that woman in dire need for a girdle in Texas. You know what? It kind of reminds me of Kiara. The top spillage.
So is that outfit too small?
I just think, though, first of all, that's the wrong pose for that dress.
It definitely is.
It's the wrong pose. Good girl. I actually like the breastfeeding Good Girl Gone Rich. That was funny. That's the wrong pose for that dress. Definitely. That is a pose for a dress that comes up closer here, up around the shoulders. Because the dress actually probably wouldn't be bad if she wasn't posed like that. She is squeezing them together, and it's just it's not flattering, but she's very pretty.
Haitian Empress is brought to my attention. The dress is cheap as well.
It is.
Wow. Okay.
So what do we think? What do we think about Shannon? I don't think she's gonna do well on here.
It doesn't come across that way. I think the guys are gonna get bored with her. No one's gonna be mad at her. They're just gonna be like, she's boring.
Or I think it's gonna be too much. Like she is a preacher's kid. She has high standards, high values. She's very smart. She's a nurse. So it's just not. Again, the men on these shows are not created for this type of woman. Those are not cultured pearls, Edna. No, those are not cultured pearls. I know that much, but I know they're not cultured. Yeah, we're gonna move on to another guy. And she was what? Let me see how old was this? She's 33. Yeah, she looks young, very pretty girl. All right. Ooh. I was caught off guard. This is Devin. He's 38. The guys are a little older than the women. I'm not mad at that. The guys are a little older. He is a university project manager. Okay, it sounds like he really does have a job.
Really?
He's a university project manager, and that is a natural hairline.
Okay.
Yeah, and I understand his goatee thing. That looks normal.
Okay.
I like that. A thoughtful creative with a passion for storytelling. Devin blends intellect and emotional awareness. He's seeking a connection built on shared values and mutual growth. Okay.
See, there you go. I like that.
I like Devin.
Shout out to Devin.
Yeah, 38. I think that's good. I think that's a good age. He actually has a job, has a passion for storytelling. I'm okay. See, I feel like this is a better option than opposed to the lounge owner with the exotic car rental.
He don't have a bunch of other stuff he's doing, like a bunch of other titles, and that's why you know it be BS sometimes.
That's exactly it. I like Devin. I hope he goes all the way.
I think Devin does go at least almost, if not all the way there, he goes very, very close.
Why you say he looks militant? And I don't think it's militant. Truth, we're just having fun. The chat knows we do these. We just having a good time. We're just having a lot of fun as we prepare for November 7th to watch together as a family. We're just having a good time.
2 days after my birthday, to be exact.
Oh, we have to have a Scorpio Moe surprise party. Well, if I said surprise, it's not surprise. So party. All right, moving on to another young lady. Oh, I think okay, here she is. Here is Diamond. Diamond is 33. She is an attorney and an executive director. She is sweet, smart, and sparkly, as is proven by her necklace and earrings. Diamond is a public servant with a heart for justice. She's grounded, emotionally mature, and ready to build a life rooted in love and purpose. Okay. What do you think about Diamond?
I don't. Nah, I'm cool on Diamond.
Oh, Diamond. Hold on.
Be as somebody else, and I'm trying to put my finger on it, on one of these. But nah. And she might be a very sweet woman. I don't know. Like we said, we're just out here talking. I don't see any. I gotta see another guy that fits her, but then even then he's gonna want more than her. I can't see it. I give episode 5.
Yeah, I don't even know if she'll make it to 5. Honestly,
homegirl vibes.
Yeah, I don't like that.
She's the homie.
I don't like that. I don't know if she'll make it to 5. I don't think so. I don't like this. I really don't like this dress. Yeah. It looks like she balled up some type of tissue paper.
I'm so glad you said that because I didn't want to have to be the one to point that out.
It's not good.
Even though the check went that out.
It's not good. And also that jewelry is horrific.
Well, Detroit isn't too far from Flint, where Clarissa Shields is from. Somebody.
Oh my gosh. Yikes. Yeah, that definitely looks that way, but this is a horrible dress. I mean, I don't know what the bottom looks like, but the top looks like a trash bag wrapped around her midsection. Yikes. Bless her heart. How old is she again? I think she's 33. Yeah, she's 33. Attorney and executive director. Those are big jobs.
Man. She the homie though. I get homie vibe.
That's what men say when they're not super attracted to a woman, that she becomes the homie. That's what that's code for. We know what that is. We know what it is. Y'all aren't fooling us. All right, here's Ed. Edward Ed. I like his jacket.
I do. I like his jacket as well. What up, Ed?
Ed. Ed is a tech consultant and a former pro boxer.
And there you go.
Yep.
How old is he?
He's 40.
Oh, girl. Okay. I can really say if he's young and he a former pro boxer, he wasn't that good. But he's 40, so that's straight.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Ed looks tall. Ed looks confident. There you go.
Yeah, I mean, he would be. He's a former boxer, former pro boxer. He gonna bring some pressure to these other guys. He's gonna bring pressure.
Yeah.
Yep, Ed is a former pro athlete turned tech consultant. He is a proud, Ed. Okay, Ed is a proud father and NBA holder. He has a master's degree. Isn't that a delightful surprise?
Okay.
And he brings a blend of discipline, warmth, and wisdom to relationships, and is ready to build a meaningful future rooted in faith and emotional depth. Now, the last sentences are all lies, okay, for all these people. But I do think that the fact that we got one guy on here who actually has a master's and was a former this is a lot of good things, Ed. Okay. Ed, all right. Now, Ed is also full of it because Ed doesn't need this show to get a woman at all.
His agent sent him down there.
Yeah, his agent sent him down there. He did. But I do say he does have discipline because boxers are extremely disciplined. And somebody said he may work out with the first lady. He would look good with Nicole. This is a good-looking couple.
You know what?
Listen, I like that.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad.
That would be great. Look at that. Look at that, Blondie. You picked that out. We want this to happen.
There you go. Okay. I'm not mad.
He's a former pro boxer. She's a former beauty queen. We like it.
Okay.
We like it. Yeah. That makes sense. It's probably not going to happen, but we can put it out there. We could put it out there. I did not see him in the lineup. I was looking through and I was like, "There's not." But I missed Ed. How did I miss Ed? That's what I'm talking about. Bam, Ed, Nicole, make it happen. Yes. All right. Let's move on to the next young lady, and we have Emily.
Oh.
I did not expect her name to be Emily.
What did you expect her name to be?
I don't know, but not Emily. I did not expect her name to be Emily. You could, yeah.
She's too big for Emily. I'm gonna tell you that. Right?
Emily is a seamstress and an educator.
Okay.
It says that she is polished and poised.
Interesting. One of them don't fit in there, and I'm not going to say which one. But she takes up the whole frame of the thing. What is that?
She is 44.
Okay.
And she does not have on tasteful eyelashes. She said, "I want to bring my own." She did not use the same eyelashes as everybody else. She is a fashion educator and seamstress for the Detroit Pistons. Ruh-roh. Hold on. Okay, she is seeking someone who can match her energy and spark her mind.
Well, what I always get nervous when a woman says "match my energy."
And mind. And mind. And mind.
What are you?
Bless her heart. I don't want y'all better stop saying bad things about teachers. Stop it. Just stop it. I'm a little concerned about the Pistons. Not that that's bad. That's great if she's a seamstress for the Pistons. Did she sew herself into that dress? I'm just saying, it is a strange fit. It is a strange fit, and the wig. I'm not really happy with that wig either.
Me too. That wig come off, man. Ain't no telling.
Stupid.
Man, that's the scary part.
I'll tell you what's gonna happen. The wig is gonna come off, and the titties are gonna go down. It's gonna happen simultaneously. One goes up, one goes down. Whoa. It's gonna happen. Because she's 44. Yep. I think she's gonna be a troublemaker. I feel like she's gonna be a troublemaker.
I'm yeah, you caught that. Yeah. That was one of the things I was gonna say. Now she not playing.
Nope. You think she is when she's not?
Yeah, she's not playing.
When she's not? Let me tell you something. She's the one that said that the guy said, you're leading with your sexuality. She said some people can handle it, some people can't. Yo.
Let me tell you something. You know, I'll probably call her big sexy, probably.
Okay. I don't think she's big. I think she just got her titties pushed up. They're about to go into her chin.
Yeah, we'll see.
It's smashed at the bottom and coming up at the top.
I bet you she can fight.
I bet you she can. I'm not gonna say this to her face.
Yeah, me neither. I bet you she can.
I ain't gonna say nothing. All right, let's go to another guy. Okay. All right. I be pushing these buttons before I'm ready. Okay. All right. Hold on. Let's see who this gentleman is. His hair looks like it needs to be like maybe some scissors around the top. This is our good friend Vince, I think. Hold on, is this Vince? Yep, this is Vincent. Vince, he is 42. He is a field service technician.
Man.
Now he is a former police officer with magnetic charm. Vince is looking to build a relationship based on mutual respect and real connection.
How old is he?
He's 42. How is he? Why is he no longer a police officer?
See, you catching on. You got this. Man, that man is something suspicious. I'm telling you. Something about that young and you already former.
And former, because you didn't retire.
Right.
Too, but you've chosen to leave the police force and be a field service technician.
That's a tricky title.
Sounds a bit. That's what I'm saying. Police officer is solid.
Right.
Field service technician does not sound very different than liaison.
What are you servicing?
That's a furnace man. You can retire in 20 years, but I don't think he retired. A former police officer is different than saying a retired police officer.
See, that's right. You gotta be play very close.
You gotta be specific. Someone that was formerly in the military is different than someone who retired from the military. It doesn't say that he retired. It says he's former, and it says that he is now presently a field service technician.
There you go.
What do we feel about our friend Vince? I'm a little concerned.
I don't trust him.
I don't like brown. I don't think you should ever pick brown. That color brown. That is the brown that was on, what's our friend from Philly? Jay's pants. That's the doo-doo brown that was.
It never translates well on television.
No, and especially when you're brown.
Yeah.
I don't like the brown. But I mean, I'm not mad at it. He's not a bad looking guy. The hair doesn't look super neat, but hey, I'm okay with that. We'll see. We'll see about Vincent. Let's move to another young lady. Here, who do we help? Oh, there's some drama here. There is some drama here. This is Dominique.
Mm-hmm.
This looks like Moe's special.
It's not.
The Scorpio Moe special.
I knew you was gonna say that, because, and I know why you're saying that, because you think she looks a little bit like Delicious.
Yes.
Who is from Detroit.
Yes. And yes.
I knew you was gonna say that because she does look a little bit like Delicious, but that's Detroit for you.
Yeah. Well, you know,
she gonna make it. She gonna get close, but I don't know.
Yeah. She is, hold on, I'll read her age. Hold on. Someone just okay, hold on.
That's the Detroit look right there.
That is. Now she has more makeup on. She is 42. See? I'm telling you, this is a Scorpio Moe special. Y'all better listen to me.
Home because of that. I'm saying home because I didn't think someone that, the women, this is the oldest woman, correct?
Yes, so far. Yes. Let me see. Yes. Because there was one that was 40. Hold on. I thought I saw the other lady that had the titties coming up out. 44. No, 44 was the bad wig.
Okay.
So she's 42. So she's the second. Antoinette. Y'all, she has on a lot of bracelets and a watch. Somebody says she's stuck in the 90s. Y'all are wild. Is that a necklace that's coming down and going to the side?
Told you, Detroit jewelry, we're gonna see a lot of it, a lot of accessories.
You're right, it went to hell. Oh my goodness. She
looks like what's the name used to look? If she would what's the girl? She looks like Nivea.
No.
A little bit. You don't think?
No.
Face?
No.
Okay.
No.
Word, okay.
Stylish and soulful.
Uh-huh.
Dominique is a proud mother of 3 grown daughters.
That
somebody said Tokyo Tony. Jesus help us. She's entering a new chapter with clarity, confidence, and a deep appreciation for partnership. She does. I do think she could favor Claudia Jordan. I mean, just like a different version of Claudia. Carly Red, yes, maybe. Yeah, I can see that too. Yeah, Dominique. Was she on Basketball Wives? Somebody said she was on Basketball Wives. She is a senior client advisor.
Oh, man, what are we?
I don't know. Let me tell you something. Her dress does not. Well, but you know what? You're right. I had to consider where she's at. So I was like, her dress does not say senior client advisor.
Detroit, the women in Detroit, they're always gonna go over the top.
Yeah, she's over the top, but she's pretty. I think the ladies are all pretty though. They're pretty ladies. Let's go to okay, here we go. This is strange. That is strange. This is Liddell. Liddell is an insurance broker. Now, I started to say I didn't like his braids, but they're neat. And it says that he is a nerd with hustle. So I'm okay with that. I like his outfit. I like the vest. I'm not ever. Yes, I think those are knotless braids.
That's a vest?
I think it's a vest over a collarless shirt.
First of all, the collarless shirt.
I know I don't like collarless shirts.
Nah, man.
Somebody says a Muslim undershirt. Tamasha says a Muslim undershirt. He's a cute guy. Come on. He's a cute guy. He's 36. He's a dad. You guys realize most of the people most of the people have kids. Everybody is a mom or a dad. I don't know if it's a preacher shirt or it's an uncle shirt. It's a Muslim shirt. Anything. But it says that he is a self-described nerd with hustle. They said he looks like a reverend. I think he's attractive. I don't necessarily like the knotless braids like that, but it is neat. I mean, look, we just finished looking at Jay's braids. So
where's he going with the braids? Where does that go? Where does
it lead to? Where does it lead to?
Yeah, where's the goal?
I don't know. I don't know if they go back to a ponytail or a bun or just, but I think his face is attractive. He's got a nice smile. Again, everybody's beard and goatee is on point except for this gentleman right here. So it was not me. I'm not crazy. There's something wrong with this. This looks like a butt chin. It's too much happening. I wasn't wrong. See, that looks normal. I think he's attractive. You know, I need to see what he does with where the braids are leading to.
Right.
But and I like a nerd with hustle, an insurance broker.
That's what he says.
That is what he says. An insurance broker can go two ways. It can go to a person that's trying to sell and not making any, and then it can go to someone who's actually established. Right. I don't know. We'll have to see where he's 36, so that's a good age. I'm not mad at that. These guys are a little bit older than the Philly guys, which I think is a good thing. His braids are distracting from the face and the collarless shirt. And I would like to point out, just the shirt is striped.
Oh Lord,
it is a black striped shirt, which is different than just a plain black.
That's when you know that's the warehouse for men clothing out. That's where you get.
It is. It's a it said ombre, not and that it is ombre. The braids are ombre. He's got black roots and he had blonde on the tips.
Oh Lord! How old is
he? This brother is 36. All right, we're going someplace else. Here we go. This is Lauren. Lauren looks like Sheila E.
Yeah, she has that.
She is a 36-year-old marketing specialist and realtor. She is independent and ambitious. She is a co-parent of 3. I like that she chose not to say single mom.
Yeah, because a lot of them, you know.
Yeah. She's a co-parent of 3 and lover of competition. She's ready to explore a relationship built on mutual respect, depth, and a sense of adventure. Natural hair. I did have that haircut in the 90s because it was the Pleasure Principle cut.
Did you have that outfit in the 80s?
I believe that was from circa Solid Gold.
Exactly.
Yeah. And it looks like, this almost looks like a throwback pic.
It does. It really, really does. Especially that gray background don't help it, or whatever that background color is.
But I'm saying the hairstyle and the silver lame.
It comes off older.
It does than 36.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm really going for that.
But she's pretty.
Yeah, see.
Everybody's pretty. It's just that's a very strange choice. That is a solid gold outfit.
Definitely is.
Jesus Christ. All right, let's go here. Let's go here. This is all right. Now these are box braids. These are box braids. This is Robert, aka Richie. He is 38. He is a tattoo artist and a shop owner. I would like to point out that the end of his braids have rubber bands on them.
And here we go. Here we go.
I'm just saying the ends of his braids are banded with rubber band. That is very odd style for a man. I'm gonna just ask you, Scorpio Moe, you are the expert on the men's fashion, but I don't like the blue on the blue with the red hanky.
Thank you. But I think that's indicative to his personality. That's what I think.
Okay.
I think he's a fun guy.
Okay. Well, it says, let's read about him. It says he is a charismatic creative with a big heart, a devoted dad, and entrepreneur. He's focused on building a partnership. Again, I'm not going to read any more of these last sentences because they're all just lies. Everybody is a parent. They are not, well, okay, you know what? Okay, Katrina, they may be braided locks. You're right. They could be braided locks. He could have a thing like mine because mine have rubber bands on the ends. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe we both have a lock bob. Yep, his is just a longer bob. Okay, my bad. I didn't. They are locks. Look at that, and they are banded on the ends. I think that it looks like he may have vitiligo, so I want us to be very sensitive to that. I hope he doesn't have on red shoes, but tattoo artist, so that tells us he's definitely creative, definitely right. Probably a little bit, like you said, a fun guy.
He's a people person. He has
Yep.
Yeah. But I think his energy is, no matter what, he's an easygoing. He's a guy, man. If he gets eliminated, he's not going to trip. He can be like, hey, it don't work out sometimes. And
you want a tattoo? Come by the spot. He got on Gators. I don't know. He may have on Vans or Converse. I don't know what he has on.
Right.
But he's a tattoo artist. He's more eclectic. Let's go here to another young lady. I think we may be out of girls. Nope, no we're not. Bam.
Okay.
This is Donna. Donna is 38, and Donna is an Army mathematician. Now that's the other person I saw besides Nicole, and I was like, an Army mathematician. That means she is extremely skilled,
right?
And probably very, Army people, like a mathematician. She's got money, and she has money for the future.
And she's disciplined.
She's very disciplined. Yep. She is emotionally intelligent and grounded. Donna is a Detroit native with a strong sense of purpose. She values growth, honesty, and meaningful connection. I'm not mad at Donna.
She makes it to the end. I'm putting that right now.
Put it out there. She makes it to the end.
To the end.
Okay. And not that she does have good. So we know that anyone who didn't have good makeup on specifically requested bad makeup, because most of them have good makeup with a nice natural lash. So the ones that had way too much makeup on, i.e. here and here, they opted for that because everybody else has soft makeup.
Look at their fashions. They be like, I know what I want to look like with this outfit.
Yeah, their fashions are all very different. They're all very different. So we say Donna is going. I like the ladies' natural looks too. They look pretty. We think Donna's gonna make it. I do think you're gonna have to. I don't know where the dresses are coming from. I can't answer that. You said what?
I don't like the pose.
The pose is not good, but they probably told him how to pose.
She looks awkward. I don't like the pose.
Yeah, it does look awkward, but I think she looks good. I mean, I think it's a tasteful picture. She
looks better in person.
Oh yeah, it's just an awkward pose. But I think that, and I think I do like the more natural, because for so many seasons people were complaining about the women all looking super made up. So it's definitely a lot more natural. We like Donna.
Yeah, we like.
I just wonder, like with a woman in the Army, they are very serious. So I wonder, especially an Army mathematician, like I wonder if she will be easy on the guys.
That's a great point. That's a good point. I
wonder if she's like, because I know there are women that are drill sergeants and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, that's tough. I got a homegirl that's retired, and that's what she had a high ranking position, and it's still tough for her.
Yeah, trust me, I live with one, not a woman, but a man, and they are, yeah. I think Gun Boss thinks he is the drill sergeant here.
And he is.
And is. Okay, so we are moving on to another gentleman. This right here is hold on, let me go through my notes. He's at the almost the very end. This is Xavier. Now, before we met a real estate mogul, and now we're meeting a mortgage executive.
And there's her match.
Mortgage executive. He is confident and charismatic. I think he is. I think by his pose, he looks very comfortable.
Yes.
He looks like he's comfortable in his skin. Yes. Xavier values balance, emotional intelligence, and authenticity, and is ready to build a life with someone who shares his drive and values.
That's her. There it is right there.
He's 43. And yeah. Okay. Not like I think I like him. I think he's gonna go all the way. Or
close. Yeah. Good stuff.
Somebody said I need a man with sensitivity. I hear Ralph Tresvant. I don't think so. I mean, that may be coming up next. I don't know if people still getting mortgages in Detroit, but I wish I could go get some property there, because for a while they were selling houses for $1. Yeah, I got a friend that actually Shataba from Ready to Love the first season flips houses in Detroit, where she is also from. But yes, so this is Xavier. He does kind of look like he could be related to Fred Hammond. Yes. He's 43. So these, again, the gentlemen are older, which I think is a good thing. Last but not least is Steven.
Oh, Lord.
Steven is a teacher. He's a middle school teacher with a heart for family. Steven values emotional connection, stability, and shared purpose. He's ready to build a future filled with love and laughter.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Steven is 39.
Somebody said Mo cute.
I was thinking, I'm a little concerned. I don't know. It's just something not quite right.
Just to be fair, I'm gonna say before I do, I just want to see. Let me see at the mixer. I'll be able to tell you what I really think.
And I think. Thank you. Hey, you there? I do want to say that is Paisley. I don't know what is happening.
We just took a left turn.
We did. Somebody said, I think he's a quiet guy. I don't know. He's a middle school teacher. I don't know.
Even that. And you got to be a teacher somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah. You guys remember was it Dallas? There was another teacher. He actually ended up going with the girl, and they didn't last long at all. At all. Edna said, nice mustache. You think? It is cut nice. It's lined nicely. Not youth choir director. I know where you're going.
We all know. What's the brother's name again? I want to give him this. What's his name again?
This is Steven.
Yeah. Damn it, man. I thought we was going to get through one where it wasn't going to, Anyway.
Okay. Okay. What do you guys think overall about this year? This season, rather. Not this year, this season.
Coming off the heels of Philly, I think we, where it was so real, the pictures weren't polished. It was just really you know what I mean, raw.
It was raw.
And now to go where things are, you know,
it doesn't feel, I will say, it doesn't feel as raw as Philly.
It doesn't.
It doesn't. It also feels a little more mature because Philly felt very young.
It did. It did. It did.
It feels a little bit more mature. I do see a couple of people who just don't belong.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I think that also makes for wild cards. It does seem like the fashions are from another decade. Tamasha, this group is a melting pot of algorithms. It is. It's very different because if you were to go here and then here, you would think we're not in 2025.
There you go.
Now this feels like 2025.
I see a lot of late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah, and maybe that's just the culture. That's the culture. You said they got stuck at the Obama presidency. Our chat. Y'all are special. We love y'all. We are, I think this is going to be entertaining, and I think we'll get a chance to take a breath from Philly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Philly it just was so raw. It might have been too raw.
I think just the whether it be the jail stories or people's living conditions and hearing the stuff that happened afterwards, which is a lot of real life things. You know, it'd be interesting on how they play it, you know, and then finding out in the reunion what it really is a lot of times, because I have a feeling it's going to be a lot of show here, and at the reunion, be a lot with it. So, you know, I know, you know, you can get masked by people's titles and how they dress.
Mm-hmm.
Start dating and moving around, you get to, because you know we've heard the stories during interviews and reunions with a lot of this person really didn't have this thing over here, and that's not their house. And I'm learning to go into it and not really take it as truth, but just pay attention and listen and see if it all lines up. And a lot of times when you go back, they tell on themselves one, you know. But Philly was raw, wasn't it? I mean, at least it didn't feel like anybody was trying to be fake on their situation.
Right. I think no, we're not going to get Sahar from Philly. We've tried. I mean, if she wanted to come on, we're open. We have 3 weeks, guys, before we gather to watch the first episode and report. Next week we will go back to talking about our Belle Collective, and also Bo and I are trying to get through Love is Blind. We'll talk about that next week. But I think this season of Ready to Love is going to be enjoyable. I think it's going to take us into the holiday season. It's going to be fun. I think it's going to be fun. I think it's a breath of fresh air. We make fun, but I really do like seeing how different areas lend different cultures, right? So it's cool to see that not everybody acts like the blacks in Atlanta, and not, or like everybody has a different culture based on their region, and I think that's really cool.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. All right, what are you doing this weekend, Mo? What you got going on?
Recording some stuff for the Run That Back stuff, and that's it.
Well, I am working tomorrow. I have a promo shoot with Talia Wajid's brand that with some athletes is going to be pretty cool, and Saturday and Sunday. And then I'm going to try to get some rest. I had a very, very busy week. So next week I'm hoping can be more zen. It's been like a busy 2 or 3 weeks, but this is to Sunday I get to exhale. And I'm looking forward to exhaling. Mm-hmm.
Good for you. Well, we all got a good weekend, getting some work done and stuff. So cool.
Oh, Tammy said, what's the album this week, Mo?
What are we dropping? Man. I forgot. I'm gonna be honest with you. I got it in my matter of fact. Keep talking, I'll tell you.
Okay. All right. What do you know what y'all are filming?
We are filming The Time. What Time Is It album and Big Daddy Kane's Long Live the Kane.
Oh wow, that was a special one because every girl I knew had a crush on Big Daddy Kane.
Well, I will tell you this, in researching and doing the Time,
Mm-hmm.
I will just say this. If we're doing with Above the Rim soundtrack.
Oh, that's a good soundtrack.
Rim soundtrack we're dropping. But Bruno Mars owns Morris Day and the Time a check.
Oh, yeah. I can see that.
When you go listen to that What Time Is It album, man. And I also learned that that's all that was a Prince album. I didn't know Prince had a deal to do it, but he couldn't do it under his name. And he did the whole album, and then they just Prince was, and I know your Michael Jackson people gonna get really, really mad, but when I was diving into this time stuff and realizing Prince's deal and all the stuff that he did, I don't know how we can even have the argument Prince versus Michael Jackson.
No, you didn't.
I'm just telling you. I'm not saying both giants, both whatever, but Prince was.
That's crazy.
Just saying.
I gotta tune in for that, or I may have to come down and chat with you guys on that one.
According to Mark, when I tell you, go do the research on the Times albums, and they have Prince called they have a whole album of Prince of all the songs he did for other people in the demos, and his that's a bad man.
But Michael Jackson though.
But hey, I'm just telling. But this man played all the instruments and wrote all the songs. I mean, hey, Mike was dope, but come on, man. Come on, man. Prince?
I was always more of a Michael Jackson fan. But that's I think they're different musicians. Different musicians. But we will get I will have to chime in and come by and do a show with you guys.
Or come in and do something in before we drop it, because we're gonna record it and then we insert you in. You tell us, but I want you to listen to the Time.
Yeah, I have to go because I wasn't really a Time fan. I heard him, but it wasn't like my thing. Yeah, but I will definitely come by there, and not tomorrow because I will be. Y'all please pray for me. I will be working from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. tomorrow.
Busy woman.
I don't want to work from 7 to 10. But yes. All right. Well, you guys have an amazing weekend. I hope nobody else is working from 7 to 10 tomorrow. And I will be back on Monday. If you didn't check out, Moe and Ryan joined me earlier this week for a conversation on the Diddy situation. That was a good conversation. A lot of you tuned in for that. Thank you so much. And then I earlier tonight talked about Wendy Osefo from Real Housewives of Potomac, and I'll be giving an update on that on Monday. But you guys enjoy your weekend. Make sure that you love on your family. Gumbosh just called me before this happened and told me that there was a really bad wreck and a 24-year-old woman just lost her life unexpectedly. Not to share bad things, but just in a car accident, freak car accident. Someone cut somebody off. And I just think whenever things like that happen, we just have to remember that life is not promised. We are all blessed to be here. And make sure that you love on your loved ones. Take an extra time out of your schedule to be kind to someone. You never know what somebody is going through. And we love you guys for hanging out, making our weeks exciting. We look forward to these lives with you all every week. So you're a part of our extended family. We love you guys. Have a blessed weekend, and we'll see you Monday. I'll see you Monday. Mo will be back for Dating Diaries on Wednesday.
Here we go.
Right. Bye, guys.
Great weekend.